Namaste. Today I'm going to read Volume 2, Book 2, Rudra Samhita, Part 3, Chapter 52. The bridegroom's party is fed, and Shiva retires to bed. In the Shiva Puran. Hari Om. Vakrutu Namakaya Surya Kuti Sabhabha. Ekadante Vakrutu. Hari Om Tat Sat. Brahma said, O Day One, then the clever chief of mountains caused suitable arrangements to be made in the courtyard for feeding the visitors. He caused the ground to be swept clean and scrubbed well. Different kinds of fragrant stuffs were used to make the place attractive and pleasing. Then the mountain invited all the gods and others along with the Lord for taking food, through his sons and others. O sage, on hearing the invitation of the mountain, the Lord, accompanied by Vishnu, the gods and others, went gladly to take his meal. The mountain received the Lord and all those duly, and made them sit in good seats in the inner apartment. After serving sweet and well-cooked delicious foodstuffs, he requested them to take their food with palms joined in reverence and head bent down. Then duly honored Vishnu and other gods keeping Sadad Shiva at the head took their food. They sat in rows together, took their food simultaneously, laughing and talking. Nandini, Bringi, Virabhadra, and his gunners took their meals separately. The fortunate people took food enthusiastically. The gods, with Indra, the guardians of the quarters, all fortunate and brilliant, took their food, cracking jokes and talking. The sages and Brahmins, Bhrigu, and other sages sat in separate rows and took their food with pleasure. The gunners and Chandi took their meals and then cracked jokes and talked merrily. After taking meals and rinsing their mouths, Vishnu and others went to their apartments for rest. At the bidding of Meena, the chaste ladies requested Shiva humbly and made him stay in the bedchamber where great festivities were going on. Seated on a gem-set throne offered by Meena, Shiva surveyed the bedchamber with pleasure. It was brightly illuminated with hundreds of gem-set lamps. There were many gem-set vessels, pearls, etc. were gorgeously displayed. Gem-set mirrors, white chowries, pearl necklaces, and gorgeous things were richly displayed. It was unequaled in its divine exquisiteness, highly pleasing and richly decorated. It was evincing the powerful influence of the boon granted by Shiva. It appeared to be a replica of Shiva Loka itself. It was richly rendered fragrant with various sweet-smelling substances. It was very bright. There was sandal paste and aguru. Beds were richly strewn with flowers. Many wondrous things of variegated colors and shapes were displayed there. It had been constructed in gems by Vishvakarman himself. In some places, replicas of Vaikunta, Brahmaloka, and the cities of the guardians of the quarters were seen. In a certain place, the beautiful Kailasa was represented. In another place, Indra's palace was depicted. Over all was represented the Shivaloka. Seeing all these wonderful representations, Lord Shiva praised Himavat and was very glad. In that bedchamber, in a beautiful gem-set couch, Lord Shiva lay down with pleasure. Himavat fed all his brothers and others with pleasure and attended to the subsequent duties. While the Supreme Lord had his sleep and the Lord of the mountains was engaged in these duties, the night passed away, giving place to dawn. In the morning, the enthusiastic people began to play on different kinds of musical instruments. Vishnu and the other gods got up with joy, remembered the Lord of gods, and excitedly got ready. They got their vehicles ready for the departure to Kailasa and sent Dharma to Shiva. At the bidding of Vishnu, Dharma went near the bedchamber. The Yogin Dharma addressed Shiva, the Lord of Yogins, in a manner befitting the context. Dharma said, get up, Shiva, get up, O Shiva, O Lord of the Paramarthas. Please come over to the audience hall, make the assembled people gratified. Brahma said, on hearing these words of Dharma, Lord Shiva laughed. He surveyed him with sympathetic looks and got up from the bed. He laughingly said to Dharma, you go ahead, I shall come there presently. There is no doubt in this matter. Thus addressed by Shiva, he returned to the audience hall. The Lord Shiva too wanted to go. On coming to know of it, the ladies came enthusiastically, with their eyes fixed on the feet of Shiva. They sang auspicious songs. Shiva then, in accordance with the worldly customs, went through his morning routine. He took leave of Meena and the mountain and went to the audience hall. There was great jubilation there. O sage, Vedic mantras were recited loudly. The people played on the 4 kinds of musical instruments. Shiva came to his apartment and bowed to the sages, Vishnu and me, in accordance with the worldly conventions, and was saluted by the gods and others. Shouts of victory and obeisance rose up along with the auspicious sound of Vedic chants. There was great tumult. Let's see if there's any footnotes. There are no footnotes in this chapter. Here ends today's reading of the Shiva Puran. Om Prabhu Prananatam Vihum Veshwanatam Jagannatanatam Saranantapacham Buddhipatam Boeshwaram Bhutanatam Shamisham. Om Tyo Mata Chapitatmaya Tyo Bandhushcha Sakhatmaya Tyo Vidyadra Vinamtmaya Tyo Saramama Deva Om Shanti. Om Hari Om Tat Sat.